Now that you've already looked through Activity 12R on your own, and I hope you've completed this whole page, let me go ahead and give you the explanations. And so, is Johnny's method valid? And the answer is no, it's not. Because what he did was he counted up all of these blocks that are on the outside edge. But as he did that, he ended up counting extra edges that do not belong. So let's take a look at how that looks. What happens here when he counts this block and this block, they end up getting counted 2 times. We've got an edge here and an edge here. And that happens with every exterior block. And then what also happens is when you have an interior block like this, that one should not be counted. And so you have to be careful that we're going to undercount these exterior blocks and we're going to undercount these interior blocks. And so instead, what we want to be able to do is just walk along the outer edge like this and do the counting as opposed to counting the number of blocks that we have. Now, when you come down below and you look at what Susie has drawn on the centimeter grid paper, and we can take a look at the number of edges she's used. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus this guy. But as you can see, this diagonal is longer than one of those edges. So it's 14, and then plus this, which is a little less than 1.5, and we go through the Pythagorean theorem to actually find that. And so what Susie found was that 1.4, the size of that, is actually greater than just 1. So the perimeter should be equal to 14 plus about 1.4. So it's going to be equal to about 15.4 centimeters, not 15. Now, on the second part of this, you're supposed to draw a figure that has a perimeter of 15. Now, when you do that, and if you're going to make a quadrilateral, and a quadrilateral that has equal opposite sides, that means 2 adjacent sides have to equal half of the 15. And that's going to give you 7.5. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, and then 1, 2, 3, this is 3, this is 4.5, and then I do that same thing for the other 2 sides, giving me 4.5 and 3. Add them together, you get 8, 9 plus 6, which is 15. So this is 15 centimeters. And you can keep trying to put other figures here. This is just what would you do if you want to have a quadrilateral. If you want a quadrilateral that has equal sides opposite, which means you're looking at a rectangle, these adjacent sides have to equal half of the perimeter that you're looking for. And we're looking for 15, half of 15, 7.5. So we could have any 2. This could be 5 and 2.5. It could be 5.5. And what number do you get there, right? You have to stop and think, what are the pairs that could fit there? And so you could have lots and lots of options for what that could have looked like.